If you want to be able to buy the most expensive players and open the best packs in FC25, go to u7buy.com to buy your EA FC25 coins. It's cheaper than buying FC points and just as reliable. With their already amazing prices, you can get an extra 8% using promo code Inception at checkout. All right, what's going on, guys? Today, we're going to be checking out the new Ruud Gullit. We also have Dembele, maybe an evolution if it's worth taking a look at as well. Gullit might need like 3 different accounts for this one. Maybe. We'll see what the vibes are. Because they did give him more stuff that actually makes more sense for the meta of the game. So we can't just like test them out in one area, not the other. Okay, so a couple things to mention with this card, right? I think the majority of people are going to be using him as a center mid or a CDM, okay? The Aerial Plus, I think, will be very helpful for corner kicks specifically. And then maybe, for some people that decide to use him in the cam position, potentially on that Shadow Striker role, right? That's a potential because he has the aerial. So if you like to cross the ball to the far post, it could be something that you could work with, right? Especially if you were to give him like a hawk, right? To increase his jumping, shooting, and pace while still being a lengthy. It's something that you can do. Do I think a majority of people are going to do that? To be honest, probably not. I think it's mainly center mid, CDM type vibes. Yeah, in the CDM position, they gave him holding ++. They did not give him deep lying playmaker ++, but that's okay. Deep lying playmaker 1 role plus is all right. Would it be nice at this point if it was 2? Sure, absolutely. But yeah, Shadow Striker. There's potential with Shadow Striker, honestly, like, because technically speaking, you could give him a Hunter as well, and then you would just work with the dribbling as it is. Because in the cam position, to be honest, having pings, pass, and aerial would be good, especially if you go for jumping sort of animations. But like I said, I think aerial will be mostly for like corner kicks as well as like winning the ball in the midfield if you have to do like a lob pass because someone's putting pressure against you, all that kind of stuff, right? Yeah, mostly going to be on a shadow, I would say, or an anchor. Because the anchor does give him a nice boost in the defending department as well as the physical department while still working with 94 acceleration and sprint speed. That for a midfielder, I feel like would be pretty nice. So just depends, right? Passing on the cards in a good area. He has pinged pass to work with on that tiki-taka, so his passing should be good. I mean, yeah, there's a lot of cool things to look at for this card, right? I think if you enjoy using the holding ++ with the intercept plus being a thing, that's definitely really good. Aerial plus for winning the goal kicks also could be pretty good. So a few things here and there, right? He does have chip, power shot, jockey, block, so more defensive stuff, which is nice. Slide tackle, rapid, and then a relentless. So we'll see. We'll see what the vibes are. So yeah, we'll be trying this card out in the midfield. I would do Dembele at the same time, but with this one I have to focus him because I might have to make like the card on like 3 different accounts because I kind of have to use him in like different ways, right? So yeah, we'll see how he plays, man. I'm going to be rotating him into like different positions and whatnot. So we'll see how he plays, man. Hopefully he's a beast. Okay, we're going to try him on an anchor first. CDM. And then we're going to try him in like different positions afterwards too. Forgeable 2 is a new formation I'm trying, but I have to try out some other ones too. So we'll see how this goes. Oh, that one I thought he would like try to aggressively try to get, you know? It's a little weird that he doesn't there. Lovely little pinged pass. Always good in every situation. There you go. Like I said, on the corner kicks, definitely going to be pretty helpful. Not bad to like ball roll dribble there. The technical to move out of space is definitely very nice on the card as well. Very solid in that regard. Ooh, a little flick ups. I didn't even mean to do any of that, but we move, we move. Nice pass there. Keep it in. Let's go. Whole lot of good stuff. There's been some situations so far where I feel like maybe if I boosted the interceptions, it would be a little bit helpful, but we'll see. We'll see what the vibes are. So that I can utilize intercept plus more, you know what I mean? I had a feeling he's gonna move his keeper. I had a feeling there. Well, that one I was able to utilize because I'm right on it, right? But you know, see the ones where it's like kind of random. I don't know if I really care too much about lengthy in the midfield if your pace isn't like perfect on it. Like if it's at like 90s, most of the times it feels like I can, you know, improve other areas. His dribbling is not bad though, eh? Look at this. For like a bigger guy, not bad at all, man. Actually might be usable in the cam position there. I'm saying about the technical, right? Then I could do this. Oof, that was close. That was very close. Try to see if I can get an aggressive interception there. That's what I'm saying. I like a little bit of extra. I feel like he might get to it, you know? Oh, that was actually a nice through ball. It's good. I had to go at an angle to get like a more consistent pass. Oh, I wish it just switched me to him there, excuse me. I would assume his general passes are going to be good. That was a really good law pass. His law passes are pretty solid, to be fair. Very, very solid. That's where the interceptions comes in, that's for sure. We'll take it. See where Gullit is here. Oh, Gullit's the one that actually takes it. We go top left. Nice. Nice, nice. You know what's weird about this card? It actually feels like a cam you play down the middle. A little bit, you know? Like, definitely has a lot of center mid vibes. Can definitely play the CDM position well because he has the intercept. But I'm getting those vibes from him because like the dribbling is actually like decent on him considering how big he is. You know what I'm saying? So I think that's like the really important thing with him. Oh, that works out. That's always the crazy one right there. Oh, almost got to play there. Yeah, like those situations. You know when you gotta like go out of pressure? Gotta be able to win those, man. Beauty of a lob pass again. He's got good lobs, man. You can kind of tell in the beginning too, you know? We'll take that. Random, but we take it. We take it. Oh, it's offside. No. We'll pass there. I'm saying, right? Like I wanna get him more involved. That's why I like him in that middle cam position, because that pinged pass with the intercept for some defensive opportunities could be really helpful. Like that. Bang. Pass off. Gonna use manual goalkeeping. There it is. See what I'm saying? Like I wanna get him more involved in those situations. No, man, I should just let it go for Neto there. Yeah, first time. First time. Oh, almost, almost. That was nice. Nice. That's good, that's good. Get him involved there. Rather that playstyle, it's just so, like, it's so insane to have. Oh, almost, almost. Nice. Good shot cancel there. Good stuff, good stuff. Nice shot. Nice shot. That was an amazing first time pass. I don't know why he didn't touch the ball there. That was actually really stupid. Because I would have, I don't know, I actually don't know why he didn't touch it. Nice. Good build-up play there. Good stuff, guys. Okay, let's pressure on him. What was the pressure there? No, and get a tackle. It'd be nice if he had the anticipate on him. We gotta reach by him there. I had to shot cancel that because the angle wasn't there just yet. But look at that crazy angle for a pass right there. Go, 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 go. And no. Not gonna be good enough there. Oh, nice try. Nice try, nice try. It was good movement because I wanted to get that driven pass first time there, but there it is. Let's go, Gullit. Yeah, I just had to do all that extra stuff there. And he force closed my game. Oh my goodness gracious, these guys, bro. Oh my goodness, they're so annoying. Oh my goodness, man. Ah, unlucky. Let's go. Let's go, Gullit. Why am I not getting the interception there? You know what I'm saying? Like, that's weird to me with a shadow. Nice through pass again. I should have told him to go the other direction there, to be honest. Try to get the aggressive challenge there. Yeah, the dribbling stuff is actually like quite decent. It's interesting with him. Beauty. Oh, all that good stuff, man. Very nice. Oh, let's go, Gullit. There you go, nice little challenge there. I want to test him out more in the CDM position, so oh, we get a penalty. Pretty randos, but we take-ish, we take-ish. Road Gullit. Bottom right this time? Thought I was gonna go for the old switcheroonies, huh? Oh, and he's because he did the animation against the defender, he doesn't do anything there. Unlucky. The challenge. There you go. First time pass. Typical meta, but works out. It works out. Guys, for me, like, you can play him in the CDM position And it's nice that they gave him the intercept, but he's more for like build up. Like you really have to utilize him in a more like box to box sort of way. Manual goalkeeping, box to box sort of way, right? So like, I'm not even kidding. You know, like in 4-2-1-3, when you use him in the cam position, like he's actually pretty good there. Because like the thing that I noticed the first time was like the way that he dribbled. I was like, oh, like he's big like this, but I can actually dribble with him a specific way. Like that's actually pretty helpful, right? Oh, I didn't think it was gonna be like that. Why you stopped there? Oh, hold up. It's this part right here. Look, that right there, bang. And then he makes this run. And then maybe from that angle. Nope. But yeah, just using him in a more involved way just makes more sense. Box to box, center mid, shadow striker as a cam, like he kind of just feels more like that, right? But like I said, if you use him as a CDM, he's just like a different type of CDM, because like obviously they gave him the intercept, and intercept is going to be really, really helpful to work with in multiple situations. But that's like the big thing for me, man, is like being able to dribble the way that you can with this card, with like how big he is. It feels significantly better than previous versions. Like, look at this. It's actually really nice as a midfielder, right? Little tackle right there. Hold up. There you go. Little whoop. We're gonna little fake. Little fake again. Little ball roll touch. Maybe a foul? No? But we get the physical presence. There you go. Right? So like he's like a different type of CDM if you were to use him in that way, right? Like he's not like a you know, if you use Patrick Vieira has like very CDM characteristics about him, right? Because I don't know, his intercept just plays differently. But little layoff, little tap shot. But yeah, no, like I said, as a midfielder, like I like the intercept right there, right? As a midfielder, you got to really utilize him in a way where he's like constantly involved, because that pinged pass, bro, like just doing this little L1 bang, you know, like it's such a crazy play style to have. Like that's why the pro players like to use these sort of players, because they can pass the ball really well. Like you guys have seen, like with regular ground passes or you know, first time pass, it doesn't matter. Like he's gonna do a very solid job, right? Like first time touch, first time bang, you know, like it's the same like meta plays. It's gonna be nuts to work with on him, right? Like this guy's already pretty much given up. Finesse shot, almost scored, to be fair. Little dashboard there, but you guys get the point. Okay, guys, so final verdict on the Ruud Gullit card. So a lot to mention with this card, right? Because we try to use him in like different ways. The sort of, you know, box to box way on the card, the shadow striker on the cam, the, you know, deep lying playmaker holding CDM, that sort of deal, to really test out the capabilities of the card, right? So I think that playstyle plus wise, the intercept was a really key thing to add, because honestly, if you decide to use him in any of those sort of positions, the intercept is going to do a very solid job. Now, what I will say and mention, right, is that with interceptions, it doesn't feel to the extent of someone like a Patrick Vieira, right? You can tell that little bit of a difference between the types of players that you're using, right? But I always like to have, for me personally, I've always been like this, right? Not everyone's like this, but for me personally, I've always been like this. I've always liked to have one guy who's just like the more like really super defensive minded guy, and then the other guy that's like really good at the box to box stuff, but still has stuff like an intercept, right? And that's what Ruud Gullit feels like for me. I feel like I want to constantly involve him in the attacking buildup, and I want to constantly involve him generally in the areas for the defensive plays too, because the intercept being added was a really big deal. The jockey to move left and right feels really nice in the card, right? That sort of thing was great. The passing, generally speaking, was fantastic. This card does not have a long ball pass. Didn't matter. Did really good lob passes. Honestly, there's some cards that I have long ball pass with that don't hit them as well as he does. It's interesting with this card. Like his passing was generally amazing. Okay, that alone in the midfield is going to be a huge meta thing to work with. But a really key thing to work with for me personally was being able to dribble with this card at 6'3". That was a huge thing for me, because that allows me to actually use him in the cam position if I really wanted to, right? So in the cam position, guys, right? Don't get me wrong, he's not going to be like a Messi of dribbling, right? But for how big he is, working with the pinged pass and working with the intercept, he does a very solid job in that area. The shadow striker to get into those positions to shoot some opportunities, which by the way, he strikes the ball very nicely. He does. He really does strike the ball very nicely. Weak foot, strong foot, did a very solid job for me personally. The runs that he makes on the shadow striker was really nice too. So if you guys are still currently using 4213, believe me, try him in that area. You'll actually be surprised, because for me personally, I feel like that's how they made his base mechanics transferred over to this version. Like that's what it feels like, right? So it would be nice, to be honest, they actually gave him the 5-star skills to be able to use him in more of those sort of attacking ways. But honestly, it would still be really solid to work with there, because in the cam position, guys, when you are defending, having intercept in that area would still be very helpful too. But in the CDM position specifically, he's just like a different sort of CDM compared to somebody else's, like a real CDM. But he's very nice to have as a balance in the two, right? Because this guy, being that like sort of box to box type player, like guys, because even if you use him on like the deep lying playmaker, you're still getting involved in the attack because you're a playmaker, right? And because his passing is so good, I don't even care if he has other play styles. Like the tiki-taka and the ping pass alone is good enough. He makes fantastic passes on a consistent basis, right? So listen, man, the card is expensive. 4.8 million coins as an SBC is a lot. But you guys, hey, and you guys saw, you know, I talked about this Rude Holy card, and I'm like, I was going in on EA. I'm like, you guys are cringe, this and that, right? But I think with this Rude Holy card, regardless of the price, he performs very well, right? They had to give him the right play styles. Aerial Plus will be helpful mainly for like, if someone's putting pressure against you, you do like a lob pass against the midfield, he can win that opportunity. Corner kicks, right? If you're on a corner kick, the Aerial Plus would be very helpful for that too. Would a different playstyle plus be better? Like if they gave him something crazy like Anticipate Plus? Buddy, if they gave him Anticipate Plus, oh my goodness. Because there's some moments where Anticipate would be nice. But you know what I noticed with the card, man? So for me, I didn't really care about the lengthy, right? When I gave him a shadow and I'm looking at his physical stats, I still felt like he had a really solid physical presence in the game, which I think is very important, because on an anchor, I felt in certain situations, I'm like, I want more pace. So when I gave him the shadow and I was like looking at the, you know, physical stats, I still felt like because of his body type, he was still able to physically outmaneuver people, right? Like even in some of the goal scoring opportunities, right? Like with the runs that he would make as that box to box or as that shadow striker, like he had the physical to still be able to break through on goal too. You know what I'm saying? So if you get that one sort of run utilizing him on that box to box or utilizing him on that shadow striker in like that 4-2-1-3 or whatever, he's going to do a very solid job, right? So yeah, I think with this card, he's pretty cool. I think if I was going to be nitpicky, I think the only thing would be a nice silver Anticipate. I think Anticipate definitely would have been really nice. But even without it, guys, I feel like because of his body type, like you guys can see some of the animations during the gameplay, he still did some very solid challenges, to be fair, right? But like I said, different types of CDMs, guys. Like people always compare like Gullit to a Patrick Vieira. Very, very different types of players. Like Patrick Vieira, when you have him in the midfield, like you really notice that defensive presence, right? But like I said, that's the balance that you have between the two. You have that really solid one, and then you have that like box to box type player that's going to be really helpful in that attack, because brother, that 5-star weak foot with that pinged pass, brother, I had like a clip where it was just like boom, 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 every single pass, because it's such a crazy play style to have. So listen, if you can complete the SBC, he's going to be solid. He's going to be pretty solid. I liked his, you know, man, his dribbling and shooting, I was like, yeah, it felt good. You know, I was like, the dribbling and shooting felt good. The dribbling was the first thing I was like, it's good that the dribbling feels good, because it allows me to use them in like different ways. You know what I'm saying? It's very helpful being like the playmaker type player. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, that's pretty much it, man. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video today. I'll catch you guys for the next one. Peace out, dudes. Love you guys.